some intense 3v3 action. By the way, I unmuted you.
Alright, okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the High School Star League League of Legends Season 1 playoffs. It's the Swiss format. I believe this is still round 1, but it's Iowa City West High School versus South Collegiate Institute. I'm Crusader King here with special guest from Maple Street, and we're going to be casting a very interesting game here. Not too sure. I don't think I've ever seen this in HSL before, but it's a Summoners with 3v3. Anyway, welcome Maple Street to the casting booth, and how do you feel about casting a 3v3 as your first?
I'm not sure I signed up for this, but I'm sure this will be very interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
there's Captain Jack on one of the teams.
Whether it will be good is questionable. But yeah, I'm not too sure the story behind this game. Normally we don't see 3v3s in HSL. Normally it's like 5v5, so I'm gonna assume that like they just didn't have all their players or something, and they're like, you know what, let's just play a 3v3, and we'll see if it's gonna. We'll see if it'll work out.
Yeah, if I was blue side, I wouldn't have agreed to this 3 versus 3. Purple side's got Captain Jack and Iris.
Yeah, that's a yeah. Marcus Hill is playing for South Collegiate Institute. That's a oh yeah, that's definitely kind of
a big Dyrus fan.
Yeah, so picks coming out here. It's interesting picks. It's gonna be Ezreal, Lee Sin, and Lissandra versus a KO, Vayne, and Orianna. So this is an interesting game because we're seeing a 3v3. What do you think about these champions in a 3v3 setup?
This is kind of amusing because I believe Vayne was picked as a counter to Ezreal and Orianna was picked as a counter to Lissandra, but the blue side picked her lanes really well, so now Lee Sin will do decent against Vayne.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to be seeing 1v1 in every single lane as per usual.
Oh, here it goes!
Yep, damage, Captain Jack, come on, you gotta be Korean here. Takes quite a bit of damage from Lee Sin. Lee Sin, pretty good early trader. Do you think he'll have a better, actually no, hold on. Do you think these lane matchups would have been better in a different way? Like, how do you think the lane matchups, would have been more beneficial for either of these teams?
Top lane is both heavy pushers. Mid lane is probably very even. I think Ezreal might be better. And yeah. Lee Sin has no real way to insta-kill Vayne very early on, so it's gonna take a lot of poking, and Lee's probably gonna lose very early on.
Do you think they should have put Lee in the middle lane possibly, or do you think it's might have been a worse time for him?
I think it's perfectly fine. I don't like the Lee pick very much.
Fine?
The Lee pick cannot like go anywhere and do well, honestly, against the enemy picks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it works against top laner with top laners that are melee, and you can just get in there and really take him down. But going up against an all-range team, that's gonna be difficult for him. But does have a nice amount of engage. Top lane, we're seeing some action here. Marcus still trading, flashing here, going under the tower, getting after Sentoki, gets the first blood with the last contact.
Oh, is that the trade? Oh!
The heal saves Marcus Hill right there. Survives.
He had like 10 health. Oh my god, that was really good. I really thought that KO was dead there, but KO just kept shoving and like getting her ass off onto Lissandra and got the kill.
Yep, picks up the first blood as well as survives somehow. Bottom lane, Captain Jack getting harassed into Neodon whenever he can. He could probably just go for a dive right now, but he will be waiting. Possibly wants his wave to push up, and Neodon is really low right now. Really, oh no, yes, heal up and flash, so he might be might be safe. Possibly looking for a bait here.
The heal Lee Sin.
Yeah, the heal Lee Sin, we'll see it every day, but he might need it because he's against all range.
Yeah, he doesn't need to take the risk because this Vayne does not need to tower dive. He's completely zoned to Lee Sin from last hitting, so
yeah,
he's in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, so other interesting summon spells, a teleport coming out for Sentoki. Oh no, hold on. Ooh, forces the heal there. Neodon gets low enough, forces heal, and he's still on like 2 auto attacks, or maybe just 1 auto attack of life flash, and the tumble auto picks up the kill.
And gets a flash. Ouch.
Yeah. Can't outrun the auto attack, goes down, and it's 0-2 in favor of South Collegiate Institute.
Honestly, the red team actually picked really smart champions for a 3 versus 3 Summoners Rift. They have 2 heavy shovers, and all 3 of them are very good in mid-late game. Like, Kale can 1v1 anyone and can outpush everything, and Orianna can also do that. They're all very strong laners. And Vayne is good 2 versus 2, or 1 versus 1.
Yeah, so really quickly, guys, if you're just joining us, it's a 3v3 as well on top lane. Sentoki taking a lot of damage here. Marcus Hill once again picks up a kill. Didn't have to go into the tower that time. And we're seeing the power of Kale coming in.
Yeah, Kale is very farmed. She got an early Berserker Greaves. That's pretty crazy. She's gonna have a lot of kill potential because she's gonna be so fast.
Yeah, so if, really quickly, as I was saying, if you guys are wondering, it's 3v3. Not too sure. Most likely the teams didn't have all their players or something, but yeah, obviously a little bit unfortunate. So I guess we'll see how it plays out. But the original match we had scheduled for today didn't quite work out with issues coming in, some technical issues, and unfortunately not able to get the Silver Creek versus Mount Carmel game out. So we'll see if we can get that in the future. But it might be very unlikely. Anyway, getting back into this game though, it's a High School Star League best of 3 in the Swiss format. So basically, winners of this one gain a point in the group, and the person with the most points after it advance on. Swiss format is just a way that we can quickly get a lot of matches out. So this is going to be a very interesting best of 3 here, seeing as it's, I believe, a 3v3 for all the games that we have coming up. So we'll see how it works out. Anyway, 0-3 though in favor of South Collegiate Institute. And actually, they might change here. Neo Don taking a lot of damage on bottom lane. Captain Jack just wants to go for the dive, gets it easily. Now it's 0-4. What do you think of it? What just happened here?
That was just a very good condemn. Vayne knows, and since she's level 6 and Lee isn't level 6, that Lee doesn't have much burst damage. So there's no way that Lee Sin could have won that battle. So he's just really far behind right now. He needs to be able to like farm golems to try to get back in levels.
Yeah, so it's 0-4. South Collegiate Institute taking a really early lead. Do you think that's just on top lane once again? Trading coming off. Bottom lane, middle lane as well. Shockwave comes off. Flash coming down. There's a 2-shot barrage. Whistle's taking tower shots. Goes down. Ignite does not take him down. Meanwhile, top lane Marcus still finds another kill against Sentoki, but it's 1-5 now. All the action coming down.
Yeah, this 3 vs 3 is so much action. Orianna just took a few extra turret shots. She could have also flashed away from the Ezreal ult, but it was a very, very close trade, and she came out behind.
Yeah, she was pretty much out of mana at the end of that fight too, so she was just auto-attacking Ezreal down. Obviously, Ezreal used flashed, barrier. Zen had the tower shots, as you were saying, picked it up, so 3-0 as well for Marcus Hill up top lane. He is looking really scary on this Kale right now. I didn't realize Darius played a lot of Kale.
He used to actually play a lot of Kale.
He's bringing it back.
As a matter of fact, he used to play a lot of Kale.
Oh,
I think it was like AD Kale too, but anyways.
Yeah, we're seeing the kind of the AP-centric Kale build coming up, probably going with like the Nash's Tooth stuff.
Yeah.
Kale builds get strange. We saw like a Runan's Hurricane Kale coming up before in HSL, and that was very interesting.
Runan's Hurricane is seemingly standardish now.
Yeah.
It's very strong in teamfights.
Yeah, that's very true. She used it for a lot of the AoE coming out. Really helped the other team. Anyway, with this game so far, 1-5. South Collegiate Institute looking pretty good, and they pretty much have some nice late game champions. Vayne and Kale going into late game will probably be very strong. How do you think Iowa City West will? How well do you think they'll do coming into the mid or late game? Because right now it's not looking too good for them.
It's gonna be very hard to kill them, especially they have to focus down the Kale, and their only CC is Lysandra ult, and that's only 1.5 seconds. So essentially, they have to. I'm not too sure. They have to simply outnumber the opponents, or else they're gonna lose team fights.
Yeah. Right, so top lane tower will be going down first tower of the game, 9 minutes in here. And it's Marcus Hill, none other than him getting it. And now he'll be going for Sentoki, possibly for more kills. Ultimate is forced out there with Marcus Hill. We'll be backing on after that one. Sentoki can really just not shade with Kale at all up in this top lane.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was 100% necessary. He slowed him right after he CC'd him. Yeah,
he was locked up in the stun, so he didn't really chain the CCs too well. Oh man, once again, Neil Dawn is just getting solo. CS count so far hugely in favor of South Collegiate Institute. And this game might just be the victory coming out for them, because so far, Iowa City West obviously haven't been doing too well at all. Might be seeing some group fighting coming around here to middle lane. 2v2 coming out. Sentoki, once again, Marcus Hill is just getting onto him. Meanwhile, Whistle's chasing after this. Trap Barrage coming out. Bottom lane, Neodon taking a lot of damage as well. Going back over to the river. Marcus still going in for the kill now. Flashes over the wall, following, and he's still trying to get away. Marcus still on a rampage. 4-0. Really pulling his way in this game.
Yeah, that kill.
Bottom lane goes under the tower. Exhaust coming down, gets the kick back. He's trying to get away, but the flash under the tower. Captain Jack gets the kill. 1-7 now.
Yeah, unfortunately, all the lanes are just getting absolutely destroyed now. Not even Double Lift can save them. The Ezreal's been playing pretty well, but Kale with blue just simply has too much chasing power. She can slow the opponent very heavily and speed herself up, so it's almost impossible to get away.
So we'll be seeing the tower going down. Teleport actually going to be coming in. Sentoki, I wanted to talk about this a while ago. Teleporting in a 3v3. It doesn't sound like the best option. What do you think of that?
I think teleport's a perfectly fine option. Just they're just way too behind in laning phase.
Yeah. There goes another kill coming down. Shockwave is used there. It doesn't quite get him. Marcus still had way too much damage. Gets over the wall with the arcane shift.
The tricky plays.
Yeah. Captain Jack, though, he wants to go under the tower here. Barrier being popped, but there is the intervention coming down. Captain Jack with another kill. And we see the 3v3 grouping here. Coming out from South Collegiate Institute. They'll take down the tower. And they'll be looking to move on.
Yeah, this is looking to be a stomp. Captain Jack and Dyrus are going ham.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just way too OP, I suppose. So they're gonna be forcing that here. They might just be looking to end the game right now. Inhibitor tower is going down right now. 12 minutes in here. Sentoki goes for a lockup but gets taken down himself.
He really needed teammates to help him out there, but right now they're almost doubled in gold. It's looking very bad.
Yeah, that's why you should mention his teammates, because you're Maple Sweet from Team 8.
Okay.
Alright, so gonna be seeing the tower dive here. Bottom lane, Lee's trying to push, but it won't be working out too well as Captain Jack gets another kill. This will be an inhibitor going down, and they might just push for the win right now, because I don't think Iowa City West is actually trying to get back into this game here.
Well, Iowa City cannot possibly defend middle, so it's kind of a good idea that Lee Sin is hard pushing, but they really just need to minimize their deaths here. They might actually end the game.
Yeah, it's looking like they will. Neodon is he's trying to backdoor the entire base at bottom lane, but probably won't work out too well as we're seeing the continuous push coming down. Mark is still getting under the Nexus towers. Goes on intervention, cannot get onto Ezreal here. However, it still will be Nexus towers going down. Second one takes some damage. They'll be sticking around and stay pushing here. They have not gone back, and they've been taking down Iowa City West repeatedly here.
Yeah, the Lysandra made a really big mistake of just dying. That gave away a Nexus turret. Essentially, all she had to do was stay alive and pressure, and hope Lee Sin could take the entire base.
Wow, the tower shots come through.
Oh my god.
I thought he was going to be able to live, but he wasn't. Tower shots come through. He gets the inhibitor tower. I mean, as a solo pusher, I guess that's good.
He almost got it. He
That
tried.
regens now. Thing is, those towers regen, so they don't get up there quickly. It'll be very difficult to retake that.
He tried.
He is so close right there. So unfortunate. It's 12 kills to 1. I mean, it's the late game that matters, right?
Yeah, Lee Sin just bought an Avarice Blade, so he's got 4 Durance Blade and an Avarice Blade. I'm not too sure what that's gonna be turned into exactly.
Oh my god. Well, he sells one for the Berserker Greaves. He wants to take them those towers faster, I suppose, and
Yeah, if he had more move speed, you could have ran away from that turret before he killed him.
No, it's okay. I mean, like, come on, you watch Black Monster Cup. It's the late game that matters.
Yeah, but I'm willing to bet about $1 million that Captain Jack's gonna win this game.
So we're gonna be seeing bottom lane, or inside the base actually, all the lanes are here. Neodon being taken down low, but I know he's trying to take people down low, but now we get taken down low here. He's gonna be going down. It's low. Double kill coming in for Marcus Hill. We'll see if we can get the 3v3 Penta, which would just be a triple kill here. Or they'll just be looking to take down the Nexus. Let's get low. He'll just be putting down damage onto the Nexus. So this is gonna be game 1. Iowa City West versus South Collegiate Institute goes over to South Collegiate Institute. 15-minute game coming out. This is probably the fastest streamed HSL game I've ever seen. But then again, it's also the first 3v3 I've ever seen in HSL, so there's that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
very
we're gonna
convincing
go to a quick
win.
commercial break, guys. We'll be right back. It's been Crusader Kid and Maple Street casting for you guys. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Oh man, should I mute? Everyone's gonna hear this conversation, by the way.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the High School Star League League of Legends Season 1 playoffs. This is Iowa City West versus South Collegiate Institute. South Collegiate Institute are still on the red side. Iowa City West have actually stayed on the blue side, so they didn't switch sides as I thought they would. Anyway, I'm Ryan City Chong here with Maple Street. I'm going to be casting for today, and a very interesting best of 3 here. It's a 3v3 best of 3. Never seen before in the High School Star League. So, yeah, so this is I mean, maybe if you're on EUS, you'll see that. Actually, I don't think you'd see games at all. Anyway, coming into this game 2, first game went over to South Collegiate Institute, who are on your red side, so unfortunately the overlays are going to be off. So, well, I'm not sure if you'll be able to. I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm not actually. I have no idea what you're gonna try and how you're gonna try and fix that. But you can put the number. Oh, you can put the first one over the first game overlay over, and put a 1. Oh, okay, you're a genius. Hey, great minds think alike. Anyway, middle lane, we're seeing some action here. Captain Jack, Marcus Hill, the pro player duo Bash team, Bash Brothers, roaming around, 2 middle laners, new meta. Anyway, interesting matchup we're seeing this time. We're seeing a few different champions. No Kale this time. I guess I got banned out, but we're seeing Oriana, Lucian, Pantheon versus LeBlanc, Lee Sin, and Renekton. So we're seeing Lee Sin on Whistle this game instead of on Neo Dawn. And, I guess we'll see how he does. Yeah. Right. So it's gonna be interesting best of these coming in. I believe your mic's muted on stream.
Oh, whoops, my mic was muted.
Ah.
Why is this guy talking to himself? My apologies, I am alive again.
Once again. Top lane though, we're seeing a bit of action coming out. It's a flash under the tower. Marcus Hill trying to go for this one, but the tower shot's coming up big here.
Oh, he hit level 2.
First blood goes over, and it goes to Iowa City West.
Wow, the baits are real.
Damn, look at that. The tower shots once again picking big plays.
Indeed, the turret did about 90% of the damage, and the old barrier baits apparently still work in 2014.
Yep, it does come out. I mean, he uses barrier anymore. This game, you still see it sometimes on mid laners. The heal is gonna be very popular, but you see double cloth armor coming on Oriana here. That's Flynn. Whatever.
Yeah, arm guard's a very strong early game item. Seekers gives very gold efficient stats for how much you pay for it.
Yeah.
But I can't help but feel she probably should have built Tear of the Goddess.
Well, I mean, that's only if it goes late game. Last game, it's a 14-minute game. This game, who knows what could happen? It could be a 40-minute game. You never know what could happen in these
40-minute 3 vs 3, whoa. That sounds intense.
40-minute 3v3, I mean, what would you do? Like, what would you do, Maple? You have to think of something ridiculous. Like, you have to eat, like, your shoe or something.
What? I'll do something more ridiculous and cast the entire game.
Oh god.
Oh, Renekton goes in for a trade, but he misses his Q and wastes his Fury.
Yeah, so bottom lane, this game is definitely looking a little bit different. We're seeing first blood going over to Iowa City West. Last game, South Collegiate Institute. Top lane, Marcus Hill was having a very dominant performance. Actually, they switched up lanes as well. He was against Sentoki. Sentoki is now middle lane Pantheon versus LeBlanc. What do you think about that matchup?
I think Pantheon should do pretty decent. I mean, he's got no skill shots. He can just keep pressing Q on to LeBlanc, so as long as he doesn't run out of mana, his heavy, high base damages should beat LeBlanc's very squishy champion.
Yeah, so top lane once again, Marcus Hill looking to be the bully that Renekton is, but he's really just taking tower shots because of it.
Yeah.
Be careful about that.
Yeah, turrets early in the game, they do damage, so...
Yeah,
he
like
stepped
Renekton,
in
it's
range.
about saving lives, not losing his own life.
He'll die a heroic death.
Yeah, I guess he saves the enemy laner's life by going down himself. So
What a nice guy.
It's in his job description, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm surprised Lee Sin got a 25 CS against the solution. He has to back right now, but it's a very good time to back.
Historically, Lee Sins have not done well in this matchup when they're against a ranged champion AD, but we're seeing Whistle, he is an exception.
Well, he's still down 14 CS, but the gap isn't as big as last game. And Vayne just does a lot more damage, I guess, so it's harder for that matchup.
Yeah, but still, Neo Don, he has a better game this game. He switches from the Lee Sin to the AD carry role, and now he has the most CS in the game right now. And looking over at CS counts, we are seeing that top lane, Bro still is the only one down for his team in terms of CS. Everyone else on his team doing fairly well, so Iowa City West, who knows, based on early game, they might be doing well. Unless Captain Jack gets a kill here, flashes in onto Sentoki, going under the tower, and gets the kill. Captain Jack lives.
Wow, you jinxed that, but LeBlanc got a good chain off, and Pantheon just overstayed. He had no regen. He really should have gotten Flask this game.
Yeah. So Pantheon goes down early, and it's the burst of the LeBlanc coming off. He comes back into lane though with 2 Goins Blades and a longsword, so he's still looking to be aggressive. Right, so Whistle meanwhile down bottom lane, he went back. Picks up Vampire accepted. Neodon is just staying in lane, looking to keep that CS count up. But Whistle is obviously trying to push back here. 7 minutes in, it's 1-1. A few less kills than I think than we saw last game.
Yeah, it looks like Orianna pushed Renekton out of lane, so she might be able to get a decent experience advantage if she shoves this faster.
Yeah, so she'll be trying to. Only using auto attacks and she's taking a lot of damage from that siege minion.
Oh my god, the siege minion. She missed it.
Strong. But Sentoki now getting onto Captain Jack here, trading out a lot of damage here, gets this clones on, and both of them get very low, but Sentoki looks like he got the worst part of that trade.
Yeah, I've been messing around with camera options, so...
Oh, Sentoki once again goes down. Captain Jack gets another kill on him. 2-0 now for him.
Oh my god, that's so greedy. He's so low HP. He can't step in range. Cause yeah, when you're low HP, you're essentially zoned if you have no regeneration. And that Pantheon ran no regen. He's not even buying health potions. He's going manly in.
Yeah. And once again, he took the teleport, so he had the option of just going back and teleporting back into lane, but...
Oh yeah, that's teleport Pantheon. It's the double global.
Talking about this.
The double global. Usually it's not gotten on champions like Pantheon or Shen, but it's still a useful spell if you use it correctly.
Yeah, if you use it correctly.
Here comes Pantheon.
Ulted under the tower for Captain Jack. He's going under. Can't get the kill. Captain Jack lives. Really, now Sentoki gets low because of it as well. And such an aggressive move coming out there, trying to get a kill, and Captain Jack did not fall for it.
And LeBlanc is trying to bait Pantheon to stay, so Lee can get a kill.
So gonna come in here. There is the Q lands, gets under the tower, gets the kill.
Oh my god, is that Insect? That was a really good ward jump into Q.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, gets that chain perfectly to get a kill for themselves. Now it's gonna be 1-3, but bottom lane tower goes down. Neodon gets it.
I find it interesting that Lee Sin is maxing E first. Usually you max E against melee laners to get reliable damage, and you want to max either Q or W for either lane sustain or to go ham on a ranged champion. And he laned against Lucian, so I'm not too sure why he maxed Tempest/Cripple.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Especially since Lucian's E removes the entire skill.
Yeah.
Slightly questionable.
It's very, very true. Top lane trading once again here. Orion, hey, this is the tier you're talking about. He heard you. He heard you in the past.
God bless. I'm not sure why he has the 2 claw fibers still, though. It was only 500 away from a arm guard.
Yeah, it doesn't pick it up, so, I mean, he has it for the security in lane, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the 2... Like, if he just bought tier on the first back, he could have extended his lead much harder, but Renekton had more sustain. So, Orianna ran out of mana early on.
Yeah, I think goes for a giant spell here. Might be useful because Sentoki is coming up for a gank on Tim. Shockwave comes out. Marcus Hill gets slowed as well. There's the stun. Dominus will be popped. He's trying to turn around. Flashes away. He might be able to get an escape from this one. Sentoki looking to possibly not die. Let's go ahead and push up this lane.
Yeah, Renekton's just a really hard champion to gank, especially when his flash is up. It was a good shockwave. It was a good try, but they might try to dive here.
Yeah, and they're going to be pushing up the lane here, looking to take the second tower of the game, possibly get a nice bit of damage onto it, but they'll go ahead and go back. Bottom lane, we're seeing Captain Jack has actually moved down there. And we might be seeing a 1v1 against him and Neodon. What do you think of a LeBlanc-Lucian matchup right now?
Well, LeBlanc definitely has an advantage now. Early levels, Lucian could have dealt with her, but now the burst.
Going down, Neodon forces the heal, Coling will be coming out. Trying to take down Captain Jack, can't get it though. Neodon is very low under the tower. Captain Jack still fairly healthy, he'll be looking to dive. He's going to be following here, tries to turn around, gets the kill. And looks like we'll be able to get away. Meanwhile, middle lane tower does go down. Whistle has to flash over the wall. Flash followed by Sentoki. Gets the kill onto Whistle. And it's going to be 2-4.
Wow, that was really close by LeBlanc. She was maybe a 1/10 of a second away from Lucian just getting the auto attack off and killing her. But I guess that was really well played since Captain Jack also leveled up and the minions couldn't finish her off. And in mid lane, it was just Lee Sin getting caught by 2 people.
So Tiamat actually gets picked up here first by Whistle, so I guess he's maxing E and getting Tiamat to go for a bunch of AoE damage or something, but...
He's gonna clear the waves in 1 second, which is a great advantage, but if you max...
He wants to do what Neodon was trying to do, but better, because Neodon, he pushed up to the inhibitor tower, Whistle wants to just push to the Nexus, like he's getting just wave clear items, he just wants to clear waves for days.
Yeah, he could even just proxy the entire waves and just sit at the Nexus.
Might as well just sit, yeah.
Hitting 3 waves at once.
At the Nexus.
Why not everything?
Avarice Blade, though. He has to take a page from Neodon's book. He has to get that Avarice Blade.
The questionable Avarice Blade at.
Yeah.
When you're losing really hard.
The Avarice Blade at like 14 minutes in.
Uh-oh, Lucian's in trouble.
Man, Neodon taking a lot of damage here. Captain Jack, though, now get chased after. Sentoki is here to help out his AD carry. But Captain Jack looking to get away here. There's the stun coming down. He does get away. He will get the chains going down as well. And it looks like this will be the day that they think that they almost catch Captain Jack Sparrow. Gets away, gets under that tower. Will stay alive.
Yeah, LeBlanc was just a bit ahead, so she had the extra level that gave her enough health to live, and she has like tier 2 boots, so like everything, all her early advantages just paid off there, and she could get away with a risky play like that.
So, 14 minutes in here, this is around
Why does Lee set up 31 AP? I can't do this anymore.
Wait, what?
Lee set us 31 AP.
Wait, what?
He's getting 25 extra shield.
What? Wait, what is that? What? Does he just have AP runes?
Yes, AP runes and masteries.
AP runes and... Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, last game he was playing an AP champion, so he just forgot about it.
Yeah.
That's why he maxed D, I guess.
I don't see that reasoning.
You should have maxed W.
I get it.
They had the biggest shield.
Pretty much the biggest shield.
Top lane though, here's the shockwave coming down.
Oh, Pantheon canceled his own.
Skyfall got cancelled. Oh, they baited on Espero. Here comes the Sentoki coming up the top lane. Marcus still goes down. He's Dragon Slayer Pantheon, but he's taking down all the alligators.
He got to save his ultimate too. What a great play.
Didn't even need the ultimate. So I mean, I guess Pantheon ultimate isn't even that great anymore.
Yeah, I'm surprised Lee Sin didn't pick up Moby boots so he could shield.
He's gonna get stunned out. Tower does go down. He does get onto Espro. He gets the kill. He kicks back Sentoki, and now he'll be trying to get away here. However, we are seeing Neodon is coming up. We'll see if he can outmaneuver too, which is quite unlikely. Gets stunned out, gets locked up, gets taken down. Sentoki on a killing spree.
Yeah, I'm surprised Lee Sin didn't buy mobility boots so he could go around and shield his teammates for extra AP shields.
Following Captain Jack, most fed member of his team, also hasn't been doing too much. Definitely would benefit from some roaming, I think, as we've been seeing Sentoki do, but he does pick up a tower for his team.
Yeah, right now LeBlanc is about to get Deathfire, and then she can one-shot anyone on blue side, so it's going to be very difficult for them to even lane against LeBlanc soon.
Yeah, so Black Cleaver finish up here for Sentoki. He's gonna be shredding down some armor, and it's only armor pretty much coming out on Renekton so far. Also, we're seeing Bloodthirst coming up near Dom. Pretty much standard 80 carry item build. We're also seeing Espro. I mean, he has built 3 small items so far. He has gotta decide on what to finish up. He has the Chalice and the Seeker's Arm Guard and the Tier, which is stacking up, but
yeah, so he went a lot of mana regen.
Yeah, and also has a little bit of mixture of magic resistant armor in there as well, but so far won't be doing too much AP on the AP side of things. The lane though, we're gonna be seeing some grouping coming up.
Well, Orianna still has decent base damages, so she'll do a lot of damage, but it'll take a while.
Yeah, it's the late game that matters.
Well, they're ahead right now, so they can't afford to go to late game, I guess.
Yep, looks like Dragon. Ooh, this is gonna be the first Dragon of the match.
The objective control.
Oh man, South Collegiate Institute get the first Dragon.
But
they have the Dragon Slayer Pantheon here.
They're going to trade mid for it. That's a really good trade for blue side.
Yeah, they'll be able to pick up a tower, and now it will be South Collegiate Institute rushing over to that middle lane to see what they can do. Captain Jack wants to go in, lands a chain, but gets Shockwave back, and now he'll go down low, has to flash away, but Sentoki follows, gets the shutdown. Now Neodon goes down low. Here comes the Nightfall, right in place, right in the middle of the team fight. Did under nobody. And now they'll be turning around though, gets out to Whistle here, throws on some damage, Spear coming down. He tries to get a wall, he does get a wall. Now Marcus Hill is right behind Sentoki. Throws down some damage. Marcus Hill gets away. Looks like it is the stun coming down once again here, looking for some more damage. He gets so low. Flash coming out. Espro gets the kill. 1 for 2 trades. 6-6 now on the board.
The Pantheon nurse really went into play there.
Red Sky falling in place.
I mean, it's got 700 base damage. Just the wind-up time is a bit too long, especially now that it's 0.5 seconds longer. But they still somehow won that because LeBlanc got cut out really early and she misplayed her skills.
Hey, it's worth it for the AoE nuke.
Yeah, 700 damage. It's got some of the highest base damage in the game. It's a shame they weren't CC'd for about 4 seconds.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing DFG coming out now onto Captain Jack, so he'll be looking to do some base damage. Also looks for the Zana's Eyeglass here, as the 2 clopped armors built up.
She finished her Fiends right there, so she got CDR, which was very much necessary.
Yeah, Espro. It's at Fiends. We're going to be seeing grouping coming away. It's 5-2 in terms of towers, so far gold is slightly in favor of Iowa City West. I'll be seeing some action middle lane. Colin coming out. Cannot quite catch up. That's the last 2 shots going nuts. And Toki is trying to catch up here as well. We might be seeing a 3v3 coming up soon as both teams are crowding into the middle lane.
Yeah, and I think Iowa City will win this next engage if they play it. Because LeBlanc's already low.
Yeah, so Silent are Looks like they might be pushing in favors of South Collegiate soon, but so far we're seeing a lot of pressure coming out here. Inhibitor Tower is open as Iowa City West looking to come back in this game.
Yeah, they're looking to tie it 1-1. Oriana's been very strong against LeBlanc so far. Her shields have just negated a lot of the burst. And that's made it hard for LeBlanc to work. Especially when they're grouped, it's hard for LeBlanc to be as effective.
Yeah. So we're going to be seeing Marcus Hill, Whistle, going to be moving up to the top lane here. They're going to be switching the pressure over. Last outer tower up for South Collegiate Institute, so they definitely want to protect this here. It looks like Iowa City West are playing very carefully here as they're trying to back out.
It looks like they're just trying to get a pick. They're waiting for the enemy to walk into a brush.
Yep, looks like it'll be Marcus Hill coming in here soon, but they don't want to engage onto him, and they're actually going away from Neil Down.
Oh!
Onto himself. Ultimates being blown here. His Pantheon ultimates way behind. And Espro, he'll be going down here. This is a major mistake coming out of the side of Iowa City West here. Espro going to be going down low, gets a double dash over. The mobility coming through. Marcus Hill gets the kill. And that was not a good pickoff at all.
Well, that was just really well played by Marcus Hill. He's the tank. He just face checks in and then he instantly sees Lucian, and then Lucian got blown up. Oriana misplayed her ultimate and Pantheon ulted. They all missed everything and it was just a complete stomp.
That was a very strange team by Iowa City West. Not doing the best. I guess it's one of the things where it's like, it's a Renekton, we can't engage onto him, so they all want to back out. And, you know,
yeah.
Hey, I'm stuck here.
Yeah, South Collegiate Institute definitely saw them walk into the brush. The Oriana was seen walking in there, so they suspected that all three of them were there. And they just played it very smart. Had the tank go in, check the brush, and since you can't focus down the wreck, then they just had very strong positioning.
Alright, so we're going to be seeing some of the gold league get closed up here, as members of South Collegiate Institute are able to go back and buy some items. Once again, we're seeing a full tank Renekton coming out, stacking onto the armor, and he definitely will need it against a Lucian and Pantheon.
Yeah, Pantheon's a champion that's very annoying if you build no armor. For example, you can just like burn 80 carries in one shot. But if the person has armor, Pantheon like does very little damage. He relies...
In the middle lane, now your Shockwave once again lands onto nothing, and now they'll be going in onto this one. South Collegiate looking for some damage. Coling trying to kite back here. They get onto Espro. Whistle goes low, and he survives somehow. Able to live. He'll be going back in the back line. Marcus Hill taking up the tower shots. Sentoki now gets chained up here. Gonna go low. Marcus Hill wants to engage onto this one under the tower here. Heals coming up, but the shutdown does go over to Captain Jack. And that'll be Neodon left alive, but I don't think he can pick anything up here. And that was a 2-for-none trade.
Yeah, Iowa City is just getting outplayed, I want to say, really hard in these team fights. The positioning from South Collegiate Institute has been like flawless. They've avoided many Oriana ultimates in a row, and they caught out Oriana. Like the Pantheon had to go in before Oriana was essentially caught up to, but that didn't happen, and Oriana dying first in a team fight is very bad news for Iowa City.
Yep, so Dragon is live. We'll see if either team's on the go for that, but so far we're starting to see the kills really start to pick up here. 6-1-2 for Captain Jack on his LeBlanc for South Collegiate Institute. He might just be what's going to get Iowa City West back into this game. However, it's kind of a team effort here. As we're seeing, Marcus Hill has done really well in just taking up tower shots, and Whistle as well has been doing a really good job. They're a very mobile team.
Yeah, they all have dashes on them.
And they're using it pretty well here, just closing a lot of distance, getting under towers and whatnot, and really starting to look pretty good here as Iowa City West are not looking as strong as they were 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, this is bad news for Iowa City. They kind of need to avoid a fight, and they need to farm up so Lucian can buy his last Whisper, or else he's gonna do very little damage to Renekton, and Renekton's the champion that's definitely gonna melee him.
Yeah, so we're seeing push here in the middle lane now. It's gonna be South Collegiate Institute that want to put on the pressure. They'll be heading into here, and they'll see if they can take this one down. Sentoki pushing out bot lane, so it looks like we're seeing Iowa City was trying to get these side lanes pushing out, but the middle lane tower falling lower and lower as the 3-man push does come in here. Lucky for them though, they're not against an AD carry, but they're against 2 bruisers who will be taking down this tower very quickly. Here comes again Skyfall, actually gets cancelled.
Cancelled again.
A single useful one. Hasn't been very impactful. Oh, he'll want to
cancelled again.
Again. I'm not too sure he's trying to do this. And Toki is just begun to Captain Jack now with the stun. He's taking a lot of damage. Colin coming up. Captain Jack looking to get away. Stun down onto Sentoki. Sentoki cannot get onto him. Whistle now will be taking some damage. Marcus Hill has to turn around here. When does go down. Captain Jack goes back in. There's a shockwave coming out. Only gets into Marcus Hill. Neodon now gets caught up in the chain. Captain Jack gets saved here. Gets around. Gets the kill. Marcus Hill goes down. Sentoki is low as well. Now he'll be looking to get out of here.
The barriers popped.
Oh my god, the Skyfall cancels once again. That might have been a kill there. Esbrona taking a lot of damage.
Auto attack.
Goes down. They have captured Captain Jack Sparrow. Whistle though gets the kill. Gets one. Gets two. Gets the double kill, going back and forth with that one. Gets the ace. The read for one exchange.
Wow, that was very, very well played by Elise. And he kicked and ignited the Pantheon. Pantheon died to ignite, and then he just finished off Doriana. That was probably the worst start for a fight for South Collegiate Institute, but they still won because Renekton did very well into zoning both Lucian and Orianna for a very long time.
Yeah, really just being so tanky and just staying in that backline. He has the most CS in the game, but he is, and he's using that gold very well to just buy more and more tanky items. He's just going for a straight tank because his team has quite enough damage with LeBlanc and Lee Sin, both building full damage builds.
Yeah, it's definitely a very good idea. He can stick on to Lucian forever, and Lucian is still very far away from a Last Whisper, so they definitely need to get the farm onto the Lucian, or else he's going to be very irrelevant this game.
So Dragon's gonna get sold down here. Whistle easily able to take this one. More gold going over to the side of South Collegiate Institute. Now they're gonna be up at about 3,000 gold as the tower goes down as well. So,
yeah, the minions got the top turret.
Yeah.
Ping on Baron! Another ping on Baron!
28 minutes in, can it be the 3-man Baron?
No, they aren't. Oh.
They're not going to, but I mean they could. I mean, it's called Dragon Slayer Pantheon for a reason, but so far he hasn't really been doing his job too well.
He might ult on Baron to start off.
And then he'll cancel it. Alright, so top lane now we're seeing the pressure. Ooh, Espro tanks up the tower shots with the shield. He's trying to be a damage for this one. Marcus Hill wants to get in here. Been taking a lot of damage from these tower shots. Neodon already half health. This might be bad because you want to go for the engage. Shockwave comes down. Neodon didn't get focused down, gets taken down. Whistle gets the kill. Captain Jack and Whistle coming in from the side with their mobility to help out and look for some kills. And now they'll be chasing after Espro and Sentoki looking to get away. Whistle goes for some jumps here. They're dashing in once again, looking to catch up to somebody. So much mobility coming up, but the slow will be coming in here. Captain Jack once again goes for his spear burst damage and gets it. Sun coming down here. Sentoki now has the Banshee's Veil. Now they'll be pushed up right to the tower.
Yeah, Iowa City had the right idea, just they took way too many turret shots. Like, they have to group when they're behind, or else they're gonna lose 1 versus 1 everywhere, or possibly get outnumbered themselves. So by grouping as 3, they at least like got 1 turret. But they played that fight pretty poorly. Orianna only ulting Renekton will not do too much. She really needs to have the ultimate up for the LeBlanc or the Lee Sin, but both are very mobile, so it's a very hard road ahead for Iowa City.
So almost 30 minutes in here, so this is a much longer game than what we saw last game.
Yeah, it could go.
Was pretty good of a fight, but South Collegiate once again looking good. Marcus Hill once again taking up here. Chasing after Sentoki. This time Colin coming in onto the back line. Sentoki does go down. Whistle with the kill. And Iowa City West just caught off guard there.
Yeah, Iowa City just get outplayed in almost every single fight. South Collegiate Institute's doing a very good job of selecting their targets and then just focusing them down.
Yeah, so we're be seeing what they want to do here, because so far it's all about South Collegiate in this game. They'll be pressuring in onto the middle and bottom lane here. Minions pushing up in that top lane. They're looking to take down this internet tower in the bottom lane. Should be able to easily do it with Sentoki down. He has the most kills on his team, but so far also has the most deaths. Captain Jack going in, gets a lot of burst onto Espro. Does have to get out of there, but still putting down so much damage.
Yeah, the good news is they didn't lose any of their base turrets, so their inhibitors are safe for now, and it's still possible for them to win fights.
Yep, Captain Jack gets sent out. Oh, he goes back to the distortion, but the clone coming out! Looking to get away, the clone does come back to him. They do know the jig is up, but he's able to escape, and here comes the Grand Skyfall. Gets cancelled once and
God.
This is no way he's doing this purposely. There must be something he's just doing wrong.
I mean, it would have been very risky for him to dive that far anyways, so I might forgive him for that cancel.
Yeah, but so far, cancel's coming out in his ultimate.
He canceled again.
Haven't done his team too well.
He might go on Captain Jack.
He might or might not.
He's preparing his geometry.
Nope, he just wants to go for a standard walk in here for the game. Oh,
whoa, Captain Jack.
Slow. The clone will be coming out. Sentoki does get the kill, but Neodon goes down himself. And now it's Whistle and Marcus Hill getting on to Sentoki. He'll be going down this time. Oh, he's going for the ultimate. He's not canceling it this time. It gets canceled by his death. Goes down. And the flash following after. And this is going to be Whistle getting after Espro. Espro is pretty much dead here. Slow's coming out. The Ace coming in. 32 minutes in. Ace coming out. 9-18 in favor of South Collegiate Institute as they come back into this game. Now they'll be taking down the tower.
Wow, they're doing a very good job here. They're just completely catching out Iowa City. And now the Renekton tank build can actually kill off this turret. If he was a DPS Renekton, they couldn't have tanked this for sure.
Excellent. Inhibitor now will be going down low. It looks like they'll be able to get it pretty easily. Respawn time is fairly high now, 32 minutes into the game. So let's speak first inhibitor of the game going down. This will definitely sway the game over more so for South Collegiate Institute.
Yeah, they're gonna look to possibly force Baron or end it on the... or possibly just push another lane, but those are the three options. And yeah, despite all the minion waves being in awful spots for South Collegiate Institute, they managed to get an inhibitor.
Sentoki investing in some defensive items, and hold on, middle lane. We'll be seeing Captain Jack coming in, getting after Neodon. The calling will be coming off. Neodon wants to trade back here. Gets some nice damage down, but doesn't go for anything afterwards. Meanwhile, Whistle getting around is able to get onto Sentoki here, do some damage. Wasn't able to steal the blue buff though. The healer is going to take it, might be taking it. No, will not be taking it from the dead body here. Whistle comes in here. Neodon is here to interrupt it, but Captain Jack is here to jump in as well. Gets the chains down and does back out.
Yeah.
Oh, Espro is gone. Captain Jack first him down.
Dang.
Oh, don't quit, Neodon. Don't do it.
He can do this. I believe in him.
Back here, they're both so low though. There's a ward down there. Flash, distortion, goes for it. Gets the Zani Zaglas going down, but he's no mana. Gets taken down by the Ardent Blaze.
Yeah, honestly, I felt that Neodon was playing way too passive early on, but he finally picks up a kill, and he also has his last whisper, so he can do a bit of damage, but Renekton for sure can probably tank everything that Iowa City can throw at him.
Yeah. It's going to be 10-19 now. They finally find a kill for themselves. Iowa West. We're seeing double defensive items coming out of Sentoki here. For Guardian's Angel and Banshee's Veil, what do you think that build choice for him?
That's certainly an item path I've never seen. The Banshees are very good against LeBlanc, but I'm not sure if the Guardian Angel is needed. But the problem with Pantheon is all he scales off of is just AD.
Accio Whistle, there's a shockwave coming down, but it's Whistle with the kill. And now Sentoki wants to avenge his fallen comrade, gets the stun going down, flash away from Whistle. He's looking to get away, gets the ward jump away, throws on a Q. And he'll just be backing out of that one. And
or will the Grand Skyfall happen? Did he disconnect or something?
I don't even know. He didn't even try using it apparently. It looks like he'll just be going back to mid. And I mean, the Alec he's used, he's like Grand Skyfall. Like, when has he actually landed for Grand Skyfall?
I'm not too sure. He has definitely not used it to its potential.
Teleport.
The hybrid Lee Sin though is doing very well.
Yeah, the AP Lee Sin. I mean, you were doubting it, but apparently it's something good. You just been missing out. You needed this to tell you, like, what, to show you the way. Do it as AD carry.
Yeah, the damage Lee Sin is very, very strong because Orianna and Lucian don't have any defensive stats, so they're destroyed.
Whistle started out with the AP wounds and he went down bottom lane. It's what you gotta do, mate. Toki gonna get 2 chained up here, and he'll get 2 deaths probably here as GA does come out. It's going to be the chain misses, but Whistle gets the kill. 2 chains and 2 deaths coming out.
Yeah. Once again, it's South Collegiate Institute out playing the map, out rotating and just catching someone.
Bottom lane inhibitor gonna be going down here. Inhibitor in the middle lane does respawn, but pressure once again here as Sentoki will be down for another 40 or so seconds. Inhibitors will be getting down low. Some damage on the Captain Jack. He'll get low from that one. Whistle as well taking some as Neodon. Espero looking for something. Marcus still gonna be coming in here. Go for the burst. Get down onto Espero, and Whistle gets the kill. Neodon now looking to trade some here, but the flash is not coming up. They get the kill. The ace coming down. This will be Inhibitor coming down in this bottom lane, and this might be the game here.
Yeah, they're double inhibiting, and blue side's still down for 10 seconds. Pantheon's up in 4. But
we'll see the Inhibitor go down.
Yeah, he has no help for 30 seconds.
Bully, do it! And it's cancelled.
They're looking to end it.
Yeah, so it looks like taking down under the tower here. Captain Jack gets stunned, gets the kick back onto him, and that's another ace coming down. This will be the Nexus tower is going down. It's going to be South picking up a 1-0 lead in the specialty, giving them the win.
Yeah, South Collegiate Institute just played fantastic as a team. All 3 of them just worked very well, and Captain Jack dies.
Yeah, it's the #1 best-of-3 team in all of HSL.
Oh, that's the #1 team? South Collegiate Institute.
#1 3v3 team, obviously.
#1 3v3 team? Well, they sure proved it there. I mean, their rotations and their teamwork were spectacular.
South Collegiate Institute picking up the 2-0 lead. Everyone, thank you for watching the High School Star League. League of Legends Season 1 playoffs. That's going to be it for the stream. Apologies for the very weird games that we had streaming today. Hopefully next week we'll be seeing some better stuff. So before the league, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Twitch TV, Newegg, MSI, Jinx, and Razer. All of them helping put on a $20,000 prize pool for the High School Star League. So it should be exciting stuff there, guys. If you want to check out more about the High School Star League, check out our website, hsstarleague.com, our Twitter, twitter.com/hsstarleague, facebook.com/hsstarleague, as well as our YouTube, youtube.com/High School Star League. Also, if you want to see whenever we're streaming with potentially more entertaining games and with like full 5v5 Summoners, Rift, and all that. Also, follow our stream, which is what you're watching right now. Anyway, it has been Crusader Kitten and Maple Street casting for you guys. You can find me at twitter.com/Crusader Kitten. Maple Street, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Maple Street LOL, and yeah, it's been very interesting experience.
I wish I could see you on the on the NA Challenger series.
Oh yeah, my teammate is
I'm sorry.
is awesome, and we hope to make LCS a split.
I'm sure we'll see you for the next play-in. Anyway, everyone, thank you for watching. Have a nice Memorial Day weekend, because I know I will, and hopefully Maple Street does as well. But on behalf of me, Maple Street, the rest of the HSL broadcasting crew, as well as the rest of the HSL staff, thank you for watching, and we'll see you all on the Fields of Justice.
Peace out.